and welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading, but for those of you who are new to the circle, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new readings every single day. And if you're looking for personal services or personal readings, I offer them through my website, innercircleguidance.com. We're about to reach a new month, so I thought it would be interesting to ask, what can the circle expect for this next month? What can the circle expect for the next month that's coming up? All right. We have the Ten of Swords. Okay, wow. Heavy energy starting off here. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Emperor. We have the Five of Pentacles. Goodness. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, better card there. And, oh. You know, before I even tell you what's on the bottom of the deck, I'm sure all of you who are watching this probably felt the same way I did as I was pulling out these cards, where I was like, oof, okay, oof, halfway decent card, but guess what's on the bottom of the deck? King of Pentacles. So this is actually a much more positive reading than it originally seemed. At first I was like, oh boy, this is going to be a heavy reading. There's actually going to be a lot of growth and expansion that is happening in the month of, well, for us right now, it's going to be September, but this is a timeless reading. So if you are coming across this reading after September, this would still apply to the following month for you. But what I'm seeing is that you are going to be closing out some sort of major cycle with the Ten of Swords. This is something that was extremely painful, extremely disappointing, and or lasted way past the expiration date. This was or could have been some sort of rock bottom or some sort of situation where it's like it was as bad as it could get and it really couldn't have gotten any worse. And that energy is closing out finally. There's healing that's going to be happening. There's more positive energy coming in. Now, for a lot of you, I feel like this has to do with finances, mainly because we have the King of Pentacles coming out as the overall arching energy. We have the Five of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So for a lot of you who this is for finances and you've been struggling financially for a long time, or you ended up racking up a lot of debt for whatever reason and were struggling to get it paid off, or you lost a job and you felt like you were kind of stuck not making any money for a while, this is the month when things are going to start to shift. Okay, this is the month when finally more stability, more consistency is going to be coming in. With the Queen of Swords, you're able to make a lot of decisions now that maybe you weren't able to make in the past. The butterfly is really standing out to me. So there may also just be options here that you didn't have before or didn't have prior when this situation was happening, when you were kind of in the depths of it. It could have also been that you were so up in your head or had so much overthinking or had so much overwhelming emotion that it was clouding your judgment. I'm seeing that that's sort of clearing now. So you're being very decisive. You're being very strategic. I'm seeing that with the Emperor and with the Queen of Swords here. You're being very strategic with how you want to move forward, specifically when it comes to your money. So you may be doing things differently than before, or you may be budgeting differently, or you may be finding new ways in which managing your money is easier, or new ways in which figuring out how to change your money mindsets even in ways that actually works for you. You're getting more to the root of the issues here. Not only the emotional ones, but the like the thought processes and things behind it. And what that's doing is it's making the situation that was not so great a lot more short-lived with the Five of Pentacles. So where you may have been feeling like stuck, or you may have been feeling like things weren't working out, or that you didn't have enough, or there was a lacking mentality here, you're shifting that energy into more of a positive. The Ace of Pentacles is a card that indicates that there's a long-term positive potential here. So there's some sort of seed that's coming that you're planting that's going to be very beneficial long term, but is also going to help you financially or materially in one way or another. You're stepping into this King of Pentacles energy. The King of Pentacles is the most abundant king when it comes to financial and material gain. This is worldly, this is material, this is finances, this is energetic transactions. So for those of you where maybe this reading is not literally money, it could be in your energetic transaction of time or energy or something like that. So this is like a very transaction sort of based reading, but that can be in terms of energy, that can be in terms of relationships. Wherever a transaction happens, that is what this reading is about. So it may not just be money, or it may not just be solely money. It may actually have to do with the transactions of energy and time and things in general. But I'm seeing that you're getting yourself back into a position where you can really focus on being stable, being consistent, being grounded, being comfortable. Comfortable is a very big thing here with the King of Pentacles. So if you've been uncomfortable lately, if you've been out of your comfort zone for too long, or you've been in survival mode for too long, or you've been struggling for too long, I'm seeing that that is shifting. There's going to be a little bit of discomfort still happening though with the Five of Pentacles. That is also clear here, but long term overall, it's going to lead you to this King of Pentacles. So if you have a couple of setbacks, or you have a couple of things where it's like, maybe there's certain things that you have to do in order to get to this energy. So for example, let's say you have a $500 credit card, just to like throw something random out there. Maybe you want to get to this position, right? So you want to pay off all your debt. Let's say that was your goal. Well, you'd have to drop, say, $500 or however much you were going to pay on that card, which would be that amount set out of your finances for that month. But it would still benefit you long term. Does that make sense? So like there may be certain things like that where it may be uncomfortable, or like you may end up bringing in more money only for it to go right back out the door on something like that. But it's going to be temporary. It's not going to be long term. If something like that happens, it's important that you pay attention this month to reacting in a way where you are seeing that as a positive, as something that is working for you, not against you, something that's happening for you, not to you. So that's very important here, because that is going to be part of this long-term energy that you're putting into with this Ace of Pentacles. Let's say you want to pay off that $500 credit card. Yeah, you may be out the $500 if you got the $500 and then you put it directly on that card. But it's something that would be of long-term benefit to you. It would be something that would help you for that long-term goal. And it wouldn't necessarily have to be that amount or the entire amount. I'm just giving you an example. But the point I'm making here is that you want to make sure, as you're being strategic this month, that it has to do with long-term, not just short-term. It's okay to do short-term gratification things, but you want to make sure that it's also going to be in alignment with this energy of the King of Pentacles, this abundant energy. I'm also seeing just in general, this month is going to bring about a lot of abundance. So remember, abundance doesn't literally translate to money. Abundance can be ideas, it can be motivation, it can be time, it can be relaxation, it can be food, it can be a number of things. However you define anything that you would consider positive, to me, that falls into the category of abundance. Be open to the different ways that abundance is going to come around, because I'm also seeing that although a lot of these things are going to be material, some of them are going to end up popping up in ways that may be unexpected this month. Be aware and be grateful. The more grateful that you are, the more that those things come in. So I'm going to leave the reading here. If it resonated with you, don't forget to like this video and comment your affirmation down below. Your affirmation for this reading is, I am making decisions and taking action that are aligned with my long-term goals. And as always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.